Okay, let's talk about Invincible. If you know me, you know the love I have for this series. It is honestly my best comic book run I have ever had. Because, yes, I have the 3 compendiums in my library. But it seems like the creators of this freaking show don't give us the respect we deserve. Not only do they make us wait years for a second season, they break the second season in half, only to return with a very chill out episode. An episode with mediocre animation, slow as hell pacing, and honestly, I am pissed off. When are we as a fan base going to get tired of mediocre? This series was so hyped up in my head for season 2. I mean, even the teasers look better than the series itself. Don't get me wrong. Some episodes have their moments, but Jesus Christ. Okay, episode 6 returns, right? Mark is healing up from the beating he got from the Viltrumites and is currently helping to rebuild the society. But they tell him he has to dip and take his brother with him because at the end of the day, these guys age very fast. His mother is literally an old woman already. And Mark is struggling with this. But at the end of the day, he leaves nonetheless, comes back home to his mom's place. And Debbie is honestly trying to move on with her life. And I love this for her. Honestly, we know all this plays out in the comics. But yes, Mark brings his brother home, tells his mom or shows his mom, and she's happy. Only till she actually finds out it was Nolan's kid. And yes, who's going to raise this child except for Mark and her? And Cecil, on the other hand, had the goal to not let his best friend die. He put him in a robotic body and expected him to just be cool with it. Of course he has PTSD, but all of that doesn't matter because at this moment, he's pissed off at Invincible for not coming through when the Earth needed him the most. When you decided to put him on the sidelines yourself, that was ridiculous. But like I said, we've all seen this play out in the comics, and we know what's coming next. We know that the Martians, or rather the aliens that possess people that come from Mars, are coming to Earth. So Invincible had to man up and help the Guardians of the Globe assist, or rather take control of this situation and protect the Earth. Cecil already moving crazy, asking to watch the kid, but they stood their ground and said no, because we know the kind of person Cecil is. He will make that boy a soldier, and Invincible doesn't want that. Amber takes a lot of beating this episode. I know we all don't like her from season 1, but honestly, she really deserves more. Invincible will just jet off to somewhere saving the world, and we understand it. But she's a human being too. She needs companionship, and he's not there for her. It's not his fault, but that's just it, I guess. Obviously, he hasn't seen his friends in a while, so their moments were shared, and the people that were left unhurt had to protect the Earth from especially a group of terrorists like reptile team. I don't understand their powers, but I mean, they're very boring if I'm being honest. But my problem is if you're going on a break and you're coming back, you have to come back with full force. Don't be boring. And this episode had me snoozing. It was fun. I mean, they went to space. They had to fight the parasites that were infecting or threatening to infect the Earth. Adam Eve had her moments, but Jesus Christ, it was so freaking slow. I mean, get to the point. Honestly, they really joke with us way too much because they know no matter what, we're going to love Invincible. But god damn, they could do better. Even with the animation. The animation looks so choppy and cheap. I don't even know where to come from. I mean, there were some moments that were great, especially with the fight between Rexplode, Duplicate, and the reptile-themed monsters. It was bloody, it was gory, it was everything we love about Invincible. But god damn, you cannot compare this to season 1. They just knew that, okay, let's go cheaper. They will still love it. Even when Duplicate had her final moments, because obviously she has her final moments, but most of us know what really happened. It's not, Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say. I am disappointed. It was great. It was Invincible, obviously, but it could be better. Even when Rex was facing down 2 enemies at once and he stood his ground, I didn't feel like I was watching Invincible. I just felt like another mundane action show. I mean, he got his arm bitten off and it was still basic. I'm not even going to lie to you, it was so boring. I mean, maybe it's because I came from reading the comics, but Jesus Christ, the show, it was so amazing in season 1, but this is just, ugh. I mean, you could have just given us some scenes with Battle Beast doing his thing, hunting around in the galaxy as a side story or a filler for the episode. We would have been cool with it. Stretch out your legs and show us that good animation that you guys are capable of. Bruh, a moral of the story or the moral of this video, can you guys just give us good content? And don't make us wait for mediocre stuff. If you guys know your stuff you're going to pump out isn't great, can you just keep it? Or just give it all at once like Netflix used to do? Like, what is this? Because I was so hyped. I made food and everything. I mean, the highlight of this episode was just Alan waking back up. Because honestly, he's my boy. And seeing his new upgraded body was like a good moment for me. But still, Jesus Christ, this is Invincible. It's literally the best comic ever written. It should not be boring. And it was boring.